Hello and welcome to the Trove playthrough. Basically just going to be playing through the start of the game. I'm an in-game player. My main is 47 KPR somewhere. I can't actually remember the Trove anymore. It's like 8 something, 850 something. I have the sigil just one below max, so it's not that far. I'm top 500 on the mastery leaderboard, and then top like 300 for power rank. So um, hopefully I can kind of show you how I would play the game. And yeah, so for picking your class, I would generally recommend that you just pick what looks coolest to you. If you think that playing Tomb Raiser, playing a summoner looks sick, I mean, go for it, you know. I don't play this class, so I can't really say anything about it. I haven't played this. This was the first class I picked when I started the game. I pretty much switched right away, but it wasn't a bad class. It got me through the start. And that's pretty much true with any of these classes. The only class I would say that you can really take all the way to the very end of the game would be Boomeranger. So this is the class I'm going to pick today. But Candy Barb would be a very strong pick. Knight would be a very strong pick. And you're going to get to pick a second class again after this, so don't be afraid to just choose one and then pick a different class and change later. If you play the game long enough, you will get all the classes, so it's not a big deal. Gunslinger would be the one class I'd recommend kind of against. But if you really want to do ranged, this is the only class I would say go for ranged. Don't play Boomeranger to use his bow. It's not very good. But for Gunslinger, I would say go for it if you really want to play a ranged class. So for now, I'm just going to choose Boomeranger. I'm probably going to choose Knight as my second class. And then for this, just follow the tutorial prompts. And yeah, I'll see you at the other end. Oh, I have to defeat this. The only other thing I would really say about this is don't worry about the gear you're picking up right now. Like, this gear is useless. Oh my gosh, it's bugged. There we go. Is it because I have mods? I can't move either, wow. It doesn't let me, what? Hello? Oh? It's not letting me actually, complete the tutorial. Alright. That's probably because I have mods. I'll be back in a moment. Alright. So, I just exited the tutorial instead of completing it. Yeah. Anyways, my strong advice here, I don't think the tutorial is something you have to complete. I would complete it if I was starting the game and hadn't played it before. Not a bad idea. And yeah, so I'm just going to take you guys through the start of this quest line here. So if you press I, you'll be able to look at what your quests are. You can pretty much ignore all these other tabs, badges, repeatable, all this stuff. Just look at your quests, and then, yeah, just follow it. One of our first big goals is going to be getting to a mastery rank of 20, which, if you look at our total MR here, our Trove mastery rank of 20, excuse me, because that will allow us to use the player market and to player trade. So once we have that, we can either beg for stellar gear or better gear, basically. It's going to make me do the tutorial. No, it's not. So enter Medieval Highlands. You can open this bench just by doing Control A. And yeah, so Control A, you go to Medieval Highlands. This is First World right here. And let's go. If you want to see basically a list of the mods I use, I can make a video on that as well. So just leave a comment if you want to see that. And yeah, ignore this quest for now. Don't touch this guy. It's not a bad thing to pick it up, but you really don't need to. And yeah, so we got bombs, looks like. I'll see my bombs. Can I equip these? Yes, I can. Again, the weapon that we have really doesn't matter. So like, what I'm looking for mainly is what's going to give me the most power rank. And if I have two things of the same quality, then I would grab the thing, I would grab the thing of the most PR. And if I have something that's basically a stat that I actually want, like attack speed, is a really important stat on this class. It's pretty much important on any class. But yeah, this would be basically a situation where I would choose to focus attack speed over any other stat. So if I got movement speed or attack speed, I would choose attack speed. If I got some type like jump or attack speed, I'd choose attack speed. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, I'll see you guys once I'm up at this dungeon. I'll just fast forward here. All right, we're at the top. So if you chose Boomeranger like I did, just to describe the character a little bit, when you're left clicking, you have this like 3 chained attack deal. So you swing twice and then you spin once, and that spin is an AoE attack. It's pretty nice. And yeah. Oh, if you want to fly, you just jump and you hold space after you jump off the off of a high area. And yeah, so again, just looking for things with attack speed. That's fine. This gives me more PR. Oh, this gives me more max health. There we go. So yeah, there we go. Nice little bit of PR to start off, 102. And just basically following the questline. The questline is going to give us a lot of experience. And that's going to be really useful for us to power level 1 class. Something else that I also want to try and do, I guess I can talk about it later. We'll be doing Bomber Royale. 1 for more mastery rank, because we want to be able to trade. And 2, we also want to do Bomber Royale for some items that are weekly time gated. And it's really good if you get a head start on that stuff pretty much right away. But for now, let's just figure out our levels and kind of gaining strength. So yeah, I'll see you once I'm pretty much done with the Highlands area. Basically, just follow what the questline tells you. If you ever lose the questline, remember, you can just always press I and go to quests. And then if you press V as well, you'll see a list of very useful keybinds. Oh, actually, I just completed the Highland stuff. So now we're going to go to the hub and talk to Qubesly. Let's get after this. There we go. So we're going to talk to Qubesly here. I can't remember the questline exactly, or what the order is. But after we get Qubesly, what is it going to have us do? Check our claims. Cool. You're going to get 7 of these boxes. I'm a hoarder, a little gremlin hoarder. So I like to save rare stuff, and you don't get these boxes unless the game bugs. So I'm going to save on to hold on to these. Don't worry about using bombs. You're going to use hundreds of these, so thousands even. Scope the shop. You can press in to do that. In is in November. We're going to grab these 2 things. Our free mount. Oh, I don't need to pay to win. Oh, thank you. Don't buy that anyways. I mean, it's not the worst thing to buy because we give you a class, but definitely not something needed. Alright, so we got a free class, and we got a free mount. So, sometimes when you claim stuff from the store, it won't immediately show up in your inventory. Like, if I go to my mount here, I might not have what I just got. So, what I can do is I can change worlds, basically. So, it's telling us to enter a Permafrost world. We have the power rank to do that. Let's go. And what this changing worlds does is it basically just refreshes your game. Tells the server what you've actually done. So if you ever get it on a new class and you press J and you go, oh, I want to play Lunar Lancer, I just unlocked him, and it doesn't let you, that's why you have to change worlds first. I see that question a lot in chat. Alright, Rally Blade. Hello. Just so. Alright, take down 6 more dungeons. I'll see you at the end of this one. I'll just fast forward here. Alright, something I just wanted to briefly mention. If you see Shapestone, this purple ore, and especially if you see this little golden block, grab it. It is worth a decent amount of flux. I'm not going to say a lot because it really isn't a lot, but for us right now, having absolutely 0, it's a lot for us. So yeah, just grab the ore. I wouldn't worry about focusing it. Just if you're going from dungeon to dungeon, it's in your way or in your path. Might as well grab a little bit. I wouldn't grab every node that you see, but grab like 2 to 4 or 2 to 3 of the nodes that you see in between dungeons. if they're, well, in your way, not out of your way. So yeah, just don't go out of your way for it. And yeah, keep going here. All right, so we completed that. If you also want to return to the hub, you can hold H to do that. H is in hotel, and that'll just warp you to the hub. You can do Control A. There's no wrong way to do it. So yeah, we did those 6 dungeons. As you can see, I was working on focusing on getting attack speed on my gear. I'm not too worried about the quality of the gear right now or anything. Mainly just trying to get to the next area so that I can actually level up. So now we got a little bit of attack speed. That's pretty nice. I actually don't know where the attack speed stat is on here. 110%. That's not bad. Still a little bad. But we're working on it. Keep on staying on the same character, working through these quests. Nice. Claim some more rewards, and let's go to Cursed Vale. Again, ignore this. It's useful for XP, but we can only do it once, and I'd rather save it for a higher Uber or a higher difficulty area. We'll get more experience that way. Actually, it's telling us to do it now. So let's go, we're going to go back to Permafrost. And we're going to do that here, because this quest is actually kind of more niche to accomplish. Gathering the ore. So yeah, now we're going to go do more dungeons. You could actually, if you find the Cursed Vale area to be too difficult, you could stay down in a lower world area and just complete dungeons there. That would actually be a pretty solid approach. I'm going to see how this goes for me. So I'll take you guys through this first dungeon with me, and then, yeah, see how it goes from there. You can pretty much ignore a lot of the UI stuff I've got going on. Like, okay, these are the dungeon portals that I can see. I have a mod that lets me see them through walls. Not cheating, it's just a mod. If you're on not computer or not PC, sorry, you don't get access to that. And yeah, that's another mod. That's actually where the boss of that dungeon is. So if I shot around that X, I would be able to kill him if I had the character that can do that. And that ore that I just picked up, that's a somber soul, very useful. It's the same thing as a golden ore basically, but a different color. Same value pretty much. And yeah, and then these are from the new update, or well, relatively new update. I haven't played this update for a bit. But yeah, you don't have to go around collecting that. I also have a mod that shows me the waypoints of that, so you might see it on the ground as you're running around in this area. But not something to really focus on. So yeah, let's go get this Death Knight. If you wanted to, at the bottom of this dungeon, you can explode through the floor here. I guess I'll just show. You can just bomb out the floor there, fall down, and you can run up to this guy and start chucking stuff at him. Get that here. I'm fine. And there we go. So now we're getting some higher tier weaponry. I guess I'll equip the bow just to show what it's like. My attack speed is going to take a little bit of a hit, but yeah. We'll kill this guy right here. You can see actually he counts as a boss mob. He's a world boss, but my radar thing is showing what he is. So yeah, this is what the bow does. It's not bad. The only reason I would say it's worse is because when the game lags, and the game is going to lag, I promise you, you get more consistent hits out of a melee weapon than out of a ranged weapon. The hit reg in this game is not good. So yeah, keeping on with what we're doing. Sometimes you have to go through the same portal multiple times to get to where you want to go. So just kind of take your time going through there. You'll eventually get inside. And yeah, so this is what the bow does. It's not bad. I might actually use the bow because it's a little bit fun. I use the bow on my main. I use where is he? I use this class. I use Shadow Hunter. He's a lot of fun. I also used to main the Neon Ninja, and that's about it for classes I've mained. Also mained the Boomeranger for a little bit, but only recently. He's more of an alternate class that I use for specific situations. And Solarian, I switch between. I switch all the gear off of my Shadow Hunter and put it on Solarian, but that's kind of a niche thing as well. Otherwise, I'm not very interested in any of the other classes. Chloromancer, actually, is very strong. I'll be able to show that off in a little bit. I'm not going to get him as my free class coin class right here. But yeah. Oh, and by the way, if you were ever looking at this class coin, you're like, which class do I get? I would highly recommend that you get Knight as your second class. But let's say you pick Knight at the start and you just want to pick one of these. If you intend to main the Knight, then your pick really doesn't matter that much. Maybe pick the Candy Barbarian because his subclass ability is nice. There will be a subclass option right here that you can click. And you'll be able to choose what you want. And those have unique abilities. But yeah, that's the only class I would pick to get a subclass for is Candy Barb. I'm going to pick Knight because Knight's subclass is very strong. It gives you extra flasks, which is really important, especially later on, because this game is all about killing things faster than you die. Like, kill things before you get killed is how this game works. And yeah, so I'm just going to keep on doing these dungeons. I might switch back to the melee. Depends if I lag. Choose to play the way you want to play. If you have more fun with the bow, then use the bow by all means. Just keep in mind that if you do start to lag, I would recommend switching to a melee just for a little bit. Maybe once you stay in a world long enough, that's usually how the lag goes away. Like if you launched a world and then you waited for like 10 minutes, the lag typically gets better. So yeah. And then this right-click thing on Boomeranger, it kind of acts as an auto-attack reset. So, like, if I attack... I can't actually right-click. Basically, I get on my third attack, I shoot 3 arrows with the bow. Bonk. Which is pretty good. But, if you use that right-click in the middle of that combo, you reset your autos, basically. And yeah, I wouldn't really worry about using the 1 or the 2 all that much right now. The 2 is good to just like toss down. The 1, not so much. That's another mod. Don't worry about it. That's for Bomber Royale, which we'll talk about in a bit. I already mentioned that, I think. And yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of this. Okay, so new problem. My inventory's full. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and go to a cornerstone, which we haven't seen before in the video. If you completed the tutorial, you know what a cornerstone is. I highly recommend you complete the tutorial. There's basically a little plot that we can use to recover at. I might just return to the hub to do it because it's gonna take too long meandering about. So yeah, here we go. So what I'm looking for is this. And I promise you, the gear you have in your inventory at this point, if you've played the way I've played, does not matter. All that gear, just loot collect it. You do not need to think about it. Just send it away. Pack it home. Claim your stuff and move on. There's no reason to worry about the gear you have right now. You will get more and it will get better very quickly. So I guess there's a reason to justify going to the Desert Frontier because I could get better gear. So we'll see how that goes. I might be too weak. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so we completed those dungeons. Now it is time to continue with the questline. It's saying to get some Shapestone, so just grab some. There we go. Now what? Meet me in the crafter's corner. So we're gonna go to the crafter's corner. So basically we're gonna return to the hub. You can hold H, or you can do what I'm doing. And then we're going to go to the northwest corner. There should be a little purple exclamation mark that you can find or follow. And yeah, that's what you basically run towards. He's going to have us craft some rings. And this is actually a really important thing for us to do right now. This is going to make us very strong. Not right away, but it's not going to be that bad either. So what's our limiting factor? Clearly it's the Shapestone. So I did not get enough Shapestone. The goal here would be to be able to craft 50 of these boxes so we could go to the next tier and do that again. And then do that again all the way through. Obviously you can't do that immediately, but being able to do it right away is definitely helpful. So just craft all of these. It's not going to hurt you. And while it's crafting, we can open a ring and equip it. So it's going to be some damage. Maybe we can do a jump ring instead. There we go. Okay. Now we need to interact with the Gearcrafter's Forge. So this is a new update. I'm going to try my best to guide you guys through it. I'm not saying it's going to be perfect, but it's going to be decent, basically. From how I understand it, you basically just want to pretty much not open these boxes or craft in here unless it's the bare minimum. So, yeah. Let's view this dude. Cool, getting some flux. I would not buy any of this right now. The game might tell us to do this. I don't know. Actually, we might need to. Craft a Gearcrafting novice recipe. Can I just do that right away? I just don't have Shapestone or Formicite. Okay, so let's go do that. So now then, to get Formicite, I guess we want to go to Fae. The Fae biome is going to have all the things we need. It's gonna have Formicite. So it's gonna have these. These are really good to get. I wouldn't worry about focusing it, but getting a couple is pretty good. Kind of the same thing with Shapestone. But we're looking for this blue ore. So yeah, I'll fast forward through here until I find it for you guys. Okay, so we found Formicite. Here it is. Remember, we're going to need extra, so don't be afraid to gather up a bunch. I'm going to use a bomb just to speed this up. That's another thing we're going to want Shapestone for, is to craft bombs. We're also going to need that fiery ore that I was picking up, the primordial flames, that thing. I think that's called primordial flames. I forget what it's called exactly, but we're gonna need that. And yeah, that's about it. Nice, we got a face. Don't need it. There we go. Again, just collecting the loot. We're not really gonna get better gear than this for now, unless we start using that Gearcrafting forge. So we'll see what we can get together. I'll kill this boss mob because I think this is the first area where we can actually get gems, which is really good. Yeah, this gem box right here. We'll open this together in a little bit. And yeah, we're pretty much only getting one type of resource. We can learn this mount. This is an event mount. I'm not going to worry about that. If you don't get access to that, that's fine. You'll just need to play a little bit longer just to get to mastery rank 20. But yeah, I'm going to take advantage of what I can use right now because I'm basically just trying to show how I would play the game at this point. I'm not going to cheese things. Like, I'm not going to... I mean, if I ask for something in chat and the dude or like some guy just gives it to me for free, I'm not going to turn that down because that is pretty realistic. I do that a lot for people. I guess if you see me online and you need gear, you can just send me a message and I'll, or just send me a message in general and I'll try and respond to it as best I can. But there's a good chance I won't be online. I'm not always on the game. But, yeah, if you just ask for, like, hey, I need stellar gear in chat, you'll be able to get some, most likely. And just remember to say, like, what weapon and class you are. Or what weapon you need or what class you are, so people know. This is only gonna give me a gem box, but the paper is good. So these dungeons give this piece of paper, and this piece of paper gives master rank if I unlock it. There we go. And that unlocked, if you press Y, you can go to your crafting, and you can go to biome recipes. Minimize that tab with this little thing right here. And then you can see, where's Faye? I see Candoria, here's Faye. So we got this Vine Faye Hedge Trunk. Yeah, I think that's a block item we can craft and place down in a club world if we were going to do that. Anyways, okay. So we're going to keep gathering a little bit more Shapestone before we go back to the hub. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a moment. Basically, I'm just going to grab like 50. I'm not going to grab too much more. Okay, that's enough resource gathering. Maybe we'll grab these 3 and then we'll hop back over to the hub. We should have enough stuff to craft at least one of the pieces of the gear crafting recipes. Who got stellar gear, bro? Yeah. Yeah, hopefully we can get through this quest line here, because this quest is time gating us, or not time gating, but it's locking us out of better gear. Specifically gear that we need for gems, which is another source of power besides the equipment that we're grabbing here. So we'll see what this does. We're going to craft the cheapest thing, which is a face in this bench. So there we go. We have plenty of spare resources. It'd be nice if we could go over there. We need to open one of these. I accidentally opened all of them. A little disappointing. Meet me in the leaderboard lounge. Okay, so that's on that balcony up there. I'm just gonna... I'm really slow, so... Yeah, don't do that for now. I mean, it's important to do, but we don't really need to right now. What are the classes, actually? Not ones that we care about. Okay. Getting up here. Looks like they made it so we don't have to do delves, or do we go to delves from this point? We go to delves from this point. Oh boy. Okay, so now that we've done that and we've done our gear crafting and such, let's actually complete our ring bench tier. How many did we make? We opened, I think we crafted 36, so we need 14. Quick math. Let's see. 14. Yeah. Okay, there we go. We can basically just open all these. And then after we open all of them, we're going to loot collect them all because we do not need these. We're going to go to the next tier. Hopefully we can craft the next tier of ring. That will be very helpful. Yeah, I don't want to queue up for a delve quite yet because I don't want to go into it too quickly. I want to work with this ring bench just for a little bit longer. I guess I should have opened the rest of these. I should have opened them over there so I could just loot collect them. I need a diamond. Diamonds are here. Shapestone. Okay, I'll just make one set of 5. That way, refresh the bench. There we go. And then make sure that this is the physical damage one. So like these do different things. So like this grants laser mancy, which is a mining thing. This is magic damage. This is physical. And this is health. So if you were like, if you had picked that Tomb Raiser class at the start of the game, or Gunslinger, you would be crafting this ring box, not this one. So magic damage, you're gonna actually have to read the UI a little bit. I know, it sucks. But yeah, we're just gonna craft one of these just so I get a better ring. Hopefully it's good. It's pretty good. I really like having jump, so 6 jump is a massive boost from our 2 jump, because now we can actually go up a little bit. We'll collect all that, and let's move on. You can pretty much ignore these mana maximizers, just let them sit in your inventory. You can craft them down so you don't have to actually click 10 times. You can craft once, or click once on this, so will help a little bit. And yeah, let's queue for a delve. I'll see you guys once I'm inside, because it's going to have us defeat the delve floor. So yeah, see you in a few. Holy moly, it's happening. Alright. Let's go get this bread. I don't think my teammate realizes that the objective is clear. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Okay, I don't know why it teleported us that time, but it did. And there we go. Delve 4 complete. We have completed that part of the tutorial. I am not continuing on with you, sir. You are all on your own. Have fun with that. Alrighty. Decide your own adventure. Let's return to the hub. There we go. There should be a little Qubesly we can talk to. Yeah, there he is. So you can talk to this guy, and he'll give you a free Patreon, I think, or he just gives it to you. I think he just gives it to you. Yeah, he used to give you a thing you could redeem. I think now he just forces you to have it. We're gonna do the coin challenge. The coin challenge. If you see these, do them when you can. You're gonna need a lot of these coins. I still need to do them even on my main account, although I'm really close to not needing them anymore. Although having a stockpile of them is pretty nice. So yeah, just complete this, gather the coins. If you hold tab, it'll show you the score you need. So when you get 100 coins, just run around, try your best. You might fail the first few times, but you'll eventually learn the maps, learn the pathing. And yeah, I like to run around the ring, outside ring, and then after running around for a while, I go towards the middle. Okay, coin challenge is complete. If we go to our character sheet, we can see that we have Patreon right here. It's a little thing. I have a mod for my UI, so it'll look a little different, but you'll see some type of thing there indicating that you do have Patreon just for today. And today is actually a really good day for me. I kind of chose this day on purpose. I'm not going to say fully on purpose, but yeah, I get extra experience. We're playing today because it is Saturday, and each day has its own unique thing. Like tomorrow, you get 100 magic finds, double chance to find flux things, and more chaos chests, which is really important for us. This is something we're going to need. Yeah, so all these days are actually pretty important. The only one that I'd say is not super good is this one, but everything else is pretty good. Like Dragon Day's great, Saturday pretty great, especially if you're new. That's also why we're so high in level compared to a different day. Like if you started on Tuesday, you would not be level 11 like I am right now. Anyways, find gem boxes in adventure worlds. So our next thing that we're going to need to accomplish is getting to Uber 3, which is going to take some amount of PR that we do not have. It does not tell me, actually, which is a little annoying. Mod is hiding it from me. We're going to open these, get some beginner gems that I cannot use because I don't have access to it. I believe this is fire gems, so water, fire, air, and then cosmic. So yeah, oh no, water, air, fire. So we would unlock this at level 17. Sorry my UI is so different. I probably should have changed it for this, but don't need that. Don't worry about it. Most of the stuff you're getting is not good. This is good, but don't use it. We're going to need that to craft later. So if you get food, free range electrolytic crystals, don't use it. I know it gives you 3 jump, but don't use it. You do not need it right now. Again, I'm a box hoarder. I like saving the boxes I get. Don't do as I do, do as I say. Open these. Do not need to save them. You could sell these instead of opening them, but I don't actually know if they went up or down in value after the most recent update. And yeah, and these you can just put in here. You're not going to be gardening for a long time. And yeah, there we go. Somewhat organized. Not bad. A default chaos chest is always nice to have too. And there we go. I guess we can use this. We want to get the knight. There we go. Not something we need to do right now, so we'll just switch back. And yeah, I guess we need to go to Fey Forest. And our goal here is to get a basic water gem. Basically that's the only slot we can get, or we need to level up so we can get to level 13 to unlock an air gem slot. And yeah, oh, and this is why I was saying we should wait for our Patreon. Or why we should wait to grab these adventure quests in these different worlds. So if we go to Medieval Highlands, we can grab this quest. So this is just the quest to complete dungeons. Then we can go and we can go to Cursed Vale. And then we can grab this quest. See, there it is. Yes, sir. And then we can go and we can grab the quest from Fey Forest. And that'll be a good 3 for us. I think I still have the ore one. So we're going to actually drop this Glacial Shards one for now. Fairy Dust, please. Yes, sir. And yeah, we're going to go up to this dungeon here and get some gem boxes. I will see you guys once I have done that, or completed the 5 dungeon challenge. Again, just keep following the quest. Okay, guys. It is time to open a gem box. Now, I remember doing this quest on a different account at some point a while back, and I messed it up really bad. So be careful with what you're doing at this point right now. This is actually a really good time to stay focused and do pretty much exactly what I'm going to do. Make sure you open up a beginner's gem box right now. Don't open up anything else. And do not immediately open this. It's locked, thankfully, so we have to use a key on it. But let's follow the quest on exactly. Use a golden gem key. Okay. And we want to use it on this box. There we go. And it gave us a fierce water gem. Very good. Basically, you pretty much can just follow the quest line. I messed it up somehow. I think I used that key on just a regular box and it really trolled me. So be careful with that, because you do get the key slightly before that point. Yeah. There we go. Now we got a lot of power rank, and we got a physical gem, so that's really good for us. Yeah. Okay, continuing on with this quest line. We're going to go to the store again to buy a gem booster box. So you press in, you go to the gems tab, and you get 1 gem booster box. Do not get these. Like, this is a beginner's trap. We are forced to get one to do the quest, because the quest inherently has value for us. But that is basically a full day's worth of qubits that we just spent to get this 1 box. It's going to give us like 20 powder. It's really not good. I mean, yeah, that's not bad, but it's not great. Upgrade your gym. I might have just made a mistake because I did not follow the quest line. Don't do what I do. So do as I say, not as I do. Do not just open that box. It might be a quest thing. Anyways, we're gonna level this up. Can I just, okay. I'm getting used to this new UI, so this might actually spam auto level if I do it wrong, so have to be a little bit cautious with what I'm doing. And yeah, so open the gems tab. There we go. And now we need to go to a drowned world. Cool. And this is an empowered gem. So these gems are a little bit different from these in that these basically have an ability and they're kind of weakly locked. So we got magic damage, kind of unlucky. We can still equip that. It's not a big deal. The critical damage is useful. So yeah, we're just going to slot that in. And you can take it out for free. That used to not be a thing, but you can take this in, do whatever you want, move it out, put it back in. It's really not a big deal. So yeah, there we go. We're pretty much set up to go to our next area. And yeah, all this stuff can be just loot collected pretty much. Yeah, drowned world. So do not go to the Uber for your power rank. This is really important. Go to the Uber for your class's level. For us, we are level 14, so we're actually below what I would recommend we do. So we'll see how we do in Uber 3, because that's just like slightly above in terms of level. If I go to this menu, I see like suggested class level 23 to 24. We are not that. We're not 21 to 22, 18 to 20. We're not even 15 to 17, 14. So we're going to have to, we might die. We'll see what happens. I'll always grab these quests right now. They're really important for us. We're going to complete this clear a cursed skull pile thing, and that'll give us some more XP. And yeah, we're going to keep on keeping on here. Sadly, no one's at a dungeon, so let's move on to a dungeon, I guess. Something I would say if you're farming, general advice, if you see these world bosses, you might not have a mod to highlight them, but if you see them, they're basically a full entire dungeon. So when you see them outside of the dungeons, it's pretty nice to kill them. You just get 2 boxes. So like I got 2 out of 5 boxes that I usually can only get from dungeons just in that one moment. So that's a pretty massive boost for us. And then if you see these types of dungeons in the Fey Forest, I would highly recommend running around this ring to gather Glim. You'll need this resource a lot later. Don't over gather it, just like anything else. Like you're not trying to focus it. Just something passive to do in the background as you're going around doing your own thing. I'm gonna do this dungeon the proper way, because I don't really have bombs. There we go. Okay, this is the boss. I lied. This is the boss. There we go. Looks like we're plenty strong for this area. We might go on to the next tier, just because I think we can push our luck there a little bit. Although we do have a really good water gym at this point. This gym can theoretically be maxed, so I didn't take note of what power rank it was at level 1, but we could theoretically max that gym all the way to the end game to where it would be useful on my own primary account. So yeah, we're gonna keep on working through here, and that's definitely a gym we're gonna keep for a long time. Okay, so now we're gonna loot collect the gear that we got. We still need to complete that quest, I think. Or maybe we don't. Let's see. Find water gem boxes. Yeah, we need to do the 15 water gem boxes here. We're just continuing the quest line. That's really the theme of this whole video. Continue the quest line, continue the quest line, continue the quest line. That's about it. There's really nothing else to it. These gateways, if you gather them, you can get rid of them. Or you can keep them. I wouldn't use them quite yet. I'm gonna hold on to it just so I have the option, but I'm most likely gonna loot collect that. We'll see what happens to it though. Okay, let's go to, I guess, the highest drowned world we can. Hey guys, future me here. I am recommending that you continue the quest line and basically don't do as I do, do as I say. Pretty much you should be going into that world and following the gems quest line, and I would highly recommend you stay in the lower tier Uber. That way you can actually do the quest faster. It's going to take me a while to actually complete this, and I could have done it much faster had I just stayed in the lower tier world. Because what's going to end up happening is the questline is going to give you strong gems, strong stellar gems that you can use throughout the entire game. And if you get lucky, they'll be the correct gem type. So you might be a physical class and you might get magic damage, which would be a big bummer. It's going to make it a lot harder than you would need it to be necessarily, or that you. It's going to be harder than you would want if you get that. Hopefully you don't have that happen to you. I'm sorry if you do, because that's rough. I got kind of lucky on my gems, but I also didn't. So yeah, that's just future me stepping in. No reason to make this video longer than it already is. And yeah, I'll see you guys. Well, I guess I'll just return you to past me. Bye bye. Or what gems do we have access to actually? We have access to an air gem socket. I guess let's go to Cursed Skylands. Again, the highest tier world we can. And there's a kind of a cheesy strat we can use to kill mobs in this area, just so we can kind of instantly get through a dungeon. Again, gathering the questline stuff so that we can actually do things. Just going to use this starting pad to fly up really high so I can get actually down on top of this dungeon. I actually can't do the cheese strat with this guy. I'll just see if I can actually take him out though. Oh yeah, he's doable. If I don't get murked by him. This spin mob is really tough at the start of the game. Oh, I got really lucky with my ult. Oh, I also got lucky with my gem, so that's probably the only reason I can do that. Okay. That's a U6 air gem that I did not get anything from. I'm sad. I guess we'll do this. This dungeon will complete that one adventure quest from the Cursed Vale that we got. We should be able to do this one. Just keep an eye on your health bar and press Q. That's about it. Again, kind of challenging this area. This is why I recommended going to the Uber for your level. I'm only able to do this because of that one water gem I got. If you were a physical class and you got a magic gem, you would just have to stay in the Uber for your level. It would be a horrible experience, but it's happened to people before. Okay, that completed another quest. It also really helps that I'm leveling up really fast, thanks to the fact that it's Saturday and that I have Patreon on Saturday with the initial Qubesly questline. Let's see. Yeah, just collect air gem boxes, not bad. But these are all hard to do. We're gonna go over to this side. Again, I am looking for, basically I'm looking for Shapestone. We're gonna need that. I need that to craft benches that I don't have, mainly at this point. I have some type of dot. Not sure what that is. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna throw that at that. That's 18. We need 100 Shapestone to craft the Adventurer's Workbench, and we only have 30. That's not very good. I actually don't have bombs to do the strat either. Oh, this just got a little sucky. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go grind a little bit of Shapestone. So we're gonna go back to Medieval Highlands, just to an area where it's pretty easy to get around. We're just gonna run around down here. We're only gonna get to 100. Well, I guess we'll get like 125, because I'm not sure how much it takes to craft bombs. But we're not gonna get too much. Just enough to really get us going. This would be to your advantage if you started on Tuesday, for example. So like if you were Tuesday grinding this with that Patreon boost, sure you wouldn't have the levels, but you would be able to get more resources than I am right now. So that would be where you would have an advantage over me at this point. So yeah, the day you start is actually pretty important on this game. I'd say that Saturday is objectively just the best day. It gets you through the early levels and gives you more gem slots, which gem slots are 80% of your strength or power. So yeah. We'll see how this goes. Just gonna get to 100. I already had like 30, so 125 will be about how much I have. Once I'm through with this. I'm actually going to get a little, well, I don't know if I want to get extra or if I just want to go craft the bench. There's actually cornerstones directly above me, so there's no good reason for me to leave this world. I can just go up. Actually, I don't want to go through a hill. I might be underneath a mountain. See where this takes me. Get on my mount. I keep forgetting to do that. I'm so used to not pulling out my mount on my main because I'm just faster without it. That it's just a habit at this point. It's a bad habit for this what I'm doing right now. Actually, there's a bench right here I can use. Perfect. I can craft bombs. Thank goodness. There we go. That's really what I wanted to do. Granted, it took all of my Shapestone, but it was so worth it. This is just the option to craft more bombs. And yeah, we don't need anything out of here. Okay. This tome is like our biggest goal to work towards. If we could get this tome before the end of the week, it would be a massive benefit to our account. So the way we would get this realistically is by unlocking the player market and just buying it. So that's what we're really going to work towards. I think that's what's going to end this episode off, is getting this Book of Brilliance as well as doing some Bomber Royale. That's how I'll finish off here, because it's already been almost an hour and 20 minutes. So we should have that done relatively quickly. I'm not sure how quickly that is, but it's relative. With editing, this video is probably going to be closer to 40 minutes long. Not sure. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, it would be nice to finish off the episode with just that. So I guess if our goal is to work towards that, then the things we want to do right now, realistically, are gonna be what? I guess the things that we want to work towards are getting the 2000 gem dust from the other areas, because we still need fire gem and air gem dust, and then primordial flame is easy. We can actually already go to U5 and get that. So what we're gonna do, I guess, is we'll go to the lowest tier sky. Well, actually, we did just kind of, we didn't gain strength. We just got a better cheese. We'll do the higher tier area. And we actually went straight back to where we were. That's actually pretty nice for us. I'm not going to waste these bombs because I do need to be a little conservative with them. I don't think that's a mob that drops a chest for us, so we're going to ignore him. But the goal here is to just kind of chuck this mob that's down here out of the dungeon, out of the floor of the dungeon. He's a pretty strong mob, so we basically just do that. And make sure you have enough jump to get back up, and that'll clear the dungeon. And that would be my advice. And then make sure to catch the items before they fall all the way down. Ooh, a shadow item. That is good for us. Yes, sirree. We lose on some damage, but the power rank is definitely a plus. Which, I mean, it's also got 8 jump, so I'm not going to turn that away, especially with the strat we're going to be running right now. There we go. Can we actually defeat this guy? Holy moly, oh yeah, we can. Okay, that was the best ability that you can get. A thing that crashes down. Oh, I don't want to go with this. Actually, the jump is making it pretty easy. Nice. It's probably an easier way to get through that without bombs, but I'm not aware of it. Actually, this is a problem. I don't know if I can drop him out from below me. I think I can, but I'm also strong enough to just do what I'm doing, so nothing wrong with this. The bow is actually pretty nice. Kind of underestimated it, I guess. Alright, that's more XP. We're definitely going to upgrade that. That's attack speed too. Very nice. Getting stronger. Gems are going to be our main source of damage again, so not having gems is kind of to our detriment. Let's see if we can get a air gem to use. We do. Magic, magic, physical, magic. So we got a really bad physical air gem. Basically what just happened. That kind of sucks. But, I mean, hey, 395 more physical damage. Definitely nice. Nowhere near the stellar that we currently have. Okay, I actually can't go into this dungeon right now. I got a shadow hat. I lose attack speed for that. It's not worth changing out, even though it does give more PR. I'm not really needing power rank right now. What I need is strength. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna keep on going on through this. I need to refresh my potions, so we need to get a rejuvenation station, which is this thing. There we go. And just take this guy out. Yeah, that new bow is pretty nice. The attack speed is definitely noticeable. I don't need any of that. Blocks, I don't need to hold on to those. I actually need that. And then this, I definitely don't need this. I already have the gem dust anyways. There we go. I might be able to drop this guy out of the world. I'm not actually sure. I almost don't want to invest the bombs to test. But I might just try it anyways. Okay, this is another moment where you can just like bomb right here and fall down. I think I already talked about that earlier. Let's see if we can do this. Yes, we can. Nice. Did he just... I think he just died. Oh, no. Little buddy, not like this. Oh, no. He wasn't expecting it, bro. Oh. That was pretty funny. Does that count as bullying? I don't think so, but... He did it to himself. That's his fault, not mine. No way. Let's get a personal chest. I like putting the personal chest next to the loot collector. And then I guess I'll put the rejuvenation station next to the loot collector too. There we go. Oh, everything's kind of in a nice tidy little spot. What else? A chaos crafter for classes. That could be good. No, this is the thing I want. So I just need Shapestone. Alright. Don't want to do that one. Okay. We're going to keep on grinding up gem dust, as well as just trying to get a better air gem to become stronger. And after we get, I guess, once we get the 2000 gem dust, we'll just move on to the next next area. Unless there's a... Okay, maybe I should continue that, because I think I get another gem from doing the quest line. Yeah, let's go to like you. Can I actually upgrade this gem? I can. Oh, that auto upgraded all the way to level 13. Whoops. See, that was what I was trying to worry, like, not have happen. Because now that just burnt all of my gem dust. Oh no. Well, I'm at least the loads, I'm magnitude stronger than this. Let's put it that way. Is it noticeable? A little. Definitely not as strong as I would like to be. Really just missing out on gems and levels. Task I gave might actually be too difficult to accomplish. Okay. So what we're gonna actually work on right now, for now, I guess. Where's my master rank? 13. We're just gonna... I guess I'll just stop here. Or I'll just time-lapse something. I'm not sure. I've already been playing for like an hour and a half, and I've barely made progress at this point. I'm not really sure. I guess... I mean, the thing realistically to do is to go back to the water and do this. So we'll do that. We'll just go to U6. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to U6 this. Time-lapse is going to go on, and I'm not really going to talk for this remaining bit. It's really just going to be time lapse of me doing the Gems of Questline, getting all the gems, and also getting the air gem dust to be able to craft that tome. So yeah, I'll see you guys once I'm at the point where I'm crafting that tome. Enjoy. Okay, I don't know if you saw that in the time lapse, but I decided to change worlds to focus on getting gems from an easier tier. And that actually benefited me a lot. I had a gut feeling that you actually get another stellar gem by continuing the quest line, but I wasn't sure. But I just went for it, and I did. So, continue the quest line. Do not stop the quest line. Continue pressing through that quest line. Really important that you keep pushing through it. So yeah, now I need to get air gem dust, so that's gonna be my new priority. I'll just clear this dungeon. Um, I do need water gem dust though. Like I used it all to upgrade that one water gem, which was a little rough. So I'm hoping to get um some water gem dust from what I just did, and we'll see what happens here. I'm not gonna get a whole lot. I'll just get a little bit. I'm also gonna do that coin chow, which I'll fast forward through again. A lot of editing, sadly. Can't really get around it. This game is pretty slow. Save the boxes. You can sell those on the market once you're master rank 20. And I don't need to open that. Find air gem boxes. Yeah. So we're just going to find air gem boxes. Might level this up a little bit. This is another gem yet again that we can take all the way to max. This one's a bit more unique. So this is a new gem. So you see how it says Fierce Water Gem? That means it will always be a physical type of damage gem. Versus this one saying just saying Air Gem. If this said Fierce, it would always be physical. But because it's Air Gem, it can actually be re-rolled into magic damage. So this is actually a very old type. Well, not very, but it's an older type of gem. It's not better or worse. It can still be maxed all the same. I think it's a little cooler just because it says air gem on it, but that's definitely just personal preference. I don't think you can. You might be able to get enough gems from the quest line to just max everything, but I don't think so. Probably not. Actually, no, there's no way. Say you can never get a full set of just air gem, fire, or water gem, fire, cosmic. It'll always say fierce or arcane. But yeah, definitely cool that we got that. I'm gonna open this so I can collect it. And yeah, I don't think I'm gonna actually upgrade this gem just because I want to I guess essentially guarantee that I'm gonna get more gem dust because I really do just need gem dust at this point. So yeah, I'm gonna get back on that grind and I'll see you guys in a few. Okay, so we finished the air gym part of this quest line. Now we're going to move on to the Shadow Tower entrance portal. So if you get this part of the quest, you just control A and it's the bottom left down here. You can zoom on down. I need a loot collect. There will be a loot collector in here for me. So, yeah. Nothing, again, no weapon in here is worthwhile. Just loot collect it. You'll get better very soon. And yeah, talk to the Shadowy Market. It's this little mount right here, or this block right here. Then we gotta go open our gyms tab. We probably got an empower gym, I'd imagine. Yeah. Cool. And that is a physical damage gem. It's not a good one, but I mean, hey, we'll take it. At least it's not a duplicate. A little bit stronger. Nice. And then again, we're gonna save our. Do I actually have any lunar souls? I do. We're gonna save our gem dust so that we can actually get that tome. We're also gonna get one of these tomes. I don't know which one's better. We're gonna end up getting both anyways, so it doesn't really matter which one you craft. Just craft one so you can get it. And yeah, complete more adventures. Oh boy. So this is where I might have made a mistake. There should be plenty of adventures left to do. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I have 5. They're kind of annoying adventures to do though. Yeah. Guess we'll start with this one. And yeah, I'm just gonna work on these and I'll see you guys when I get back. Okay, so we did that. Now we can get our fire gem. There we go. That is going to give us some more nothing because that's a magic gem. Darn. Get to level 20 to get explosive epilogue. Ooh, that's pretty close. We are pretty close to that. So we're still working towards that goal of getting that one tome. I don't have a whole lot of gem dust from my water or my fire. So I'm not really sure what I should do about that. I guess I could just grind water and fire gem boxes, but it sounds kind of cancerous right about now. And I need to upgrade my gems, not grind for that tome. I mean, the tome is important though. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'll just go to do, I don't know. I'll grind my water gem dust. That way I can get this gem to level 15. That'll be really good for me. So yeah, we'll go back to, well, let's double check just in case I actually need water gem dust and not something else. I think it's water. It is water gem dust. I do not need air gem dust is what it is. So, we'll go to U7. Why not? We'll see how it goes. I have plenty of bombs now. Not plenty, but I have enough to survive, at least. I'm not level or master rank 20 yet. I'm only MR 16. I could go get it pretty quick, but I kind of want to just focus on getting the tome and then finishing off this episode. It's going for a pretty long time. This might actually just be a big cut, so yeah, I don't know. I'll see you guys once I'm level 20. Okay, guys, so we made a little bit of progress. Um, Level 20, we completed most of the gyms in Questline. We're now at the 30 gym boxes for fire. Um, I don't have enough gym dust quite yet to get what I want, but I am much stronger. I followed that questline and I re-rolled my magic damage on this explosive epilogue into physical damage, which was pretty lucky. You could get pretty unlucky and have that not work out for you. You cannot. I could have done it on this fire gym as well, but I just went for it on the empower gym. Empower gyms are going to be a little bit more value, as you can see, like 2,364 damage versus 3,309. So I got a little bit more out of that versus this. So it's also my best empower gym. This is also another empower gym I can take all the way to the end game. So that was kind of why I did that. And yeah, so the other consideration I had was if I could um re-roll this into critical damage, that wouldn't have been bad either. Just kind of perfecting this gem a little bit, but that's a little bit too far ahead of where I am right now or what I'm trying to do. I also could have re-rolled this, but again, 2,364 versus 3,309, and then no reason to touch these with that type of stuff. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I think if I did the find fire gem boxes quest, that would go pretty quick. So what I could do, I could finish that quest and then grind some water gem dust, and then I would be able to craft the tome after I do a couple Bomber Royale games. So yeah, it's taking a lot longer than I was hoping it would, but I did kind of, if I hadn't accidentally leveled up my water gem this much with my mod, this would be a lot better for me, but I'm really suffering because of it. So yeah, gonna do the coin challenge, and I'll see you guys after basically, I guess once I get to Bomber Royale. Hey, so something I actually just realized I totally forgot to do that I could have done right away would be to go to the hub, and then you can just follow what I'm gonna do. Just come up to this observatory here at the top of this building. You can talk to this guy, and you can just buy these celestial spheres for a couple flux. We have plenty of that at this point. We've been playing long enough. And we can actually unlock the Lifesteal uh, tree. So we can do this, and then we want a key here. So we will purchase these 3 keys. Definitely worthwhile. And then, what was the tree? It was a Lifesteal tree. I can't remember. Yeah, it was this way. There we go. Perfect. So that's just 10% lifesteal. Very helpful. And then some attack speed and extra physical damage. And yeah, that should help a good amount. A lot better than what I was doing. I should have had that from the beginning. I just kind of just slipped my mind. Another kind of relatively new update that I haven't really played too much. I haven't completed that table yet. I'm like 2 spheres away from having it done on my main. And yeah, so we're doing pretty good. I'll see you guys once I'm done with these 30 fire gem boxes. Alright, guys. So, some stuff has changed. I grinded all the fire gem dust I need to get the tome, and now I'm working on the water gem dust. I have 12 gem boxes. It might be enough. I don't know. It's U7, so I think I can get radiant gems. So if I get lucky, I might get it. But the new development that has happened is I joined a club. In Lexapro Delirium. So yeah, thank you guys for inviting me in. I get some benefits now. Um, actually, what level is this club? Looks like they're missing stuff. They are level 7. They're working on it. It's still better than what I was in, so not bad. Just a few extra benefits. Might be extra XP. Let's see what they actually give. Damage reduction, health regen, critical hit chance, and damage. That's not bad. Not the ones I would pick, that's for sure. But I mean, hey, you gotta work with what you got, so not bad. I will take it. Now then, I'm gonna see if I get the actual gems that I need. I did get a radiant gem. That's really good. So we're gonna go back to the hub with that. And we're gonna see if we can loot collect that for enough gem dust to be able to just craft what we need. Oh, 68 water gem dust, that's it. Maybe if I upgrade it. It's kind of risky, but I mean, we'll see. So if I take this and I do this and I lock it at 15 and I just start. Not bad. Was that enough? I think if I had only taken it to level 10, I would have it. Oh, I have enough. I have enough gem dust now. So now it's a matter of actually getting the stuff from the market, which I just got access to from leveling up. So now when I press U, I get access to the marketplace, and I can also trade at the trading post. So in theory, I could beg for stellar gear. I'm not going to do that. One, because I want to earn it on this so that it's more realistic for you guys. That way I'm not like cheesing through progression. But then also, I also wanted to basically, I don't want to beg in my guild chat or club chat, especially after I just got invited. If I asked for like, how does this work, then people would probably answer. But yeah, don't just join a club and then start begging. Really, not a good way to introduce yourself to your club. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the player market. Actually, let's see what do we need to buy? It's like Pentaforged. It was in the adventures crafting table. I've been playing this game for 3 hours, so I definitely need a break. So we're just gonna get this done, and that'll be the episode. Then I have a good bit of editing to do, but shouldn't take too long. I'm also gonna continue just playing a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna switch to a different class. I'm not really up for the Boomeranger grind that much. It's fun, I guess, to some degree, but I don't know. All right, let's see. How much are these? Pentaforged, so sold by unit price. Always do that. 300 each, but you have to buy like upwards of 100. I can't afford that. Can't afford 50. 1, 7. I can't afford that. So basically, I have to buy 2 for 8,000. Ouch. That hurts. Well, if you find a better deal, or if you just save up flux to be able to buy like a 100 set, then that would be great. I'm just gonna send it on this. You could also sell your resources that you get from bombs and eventually build up enough to get a better deal. Like this would be pretty good, but again, I don't have the flux. I'm not going to deal with it. I just want to get what I want. Get the tome out of the way. And then if we can afford it, turtle tank. A turtle tank would be amazing, and we can afford it. So we're going to grab one of those. This is basically free bombs. And it's a boat, so it's kind of cool. There it is. So now we can kind of shoot this thing, and it's a bomb. That's one of the first mounts I'd recommend you grab. We got a shadow helm. Shadow. Cool, cool. Can I upgrade any gems? Can I upgrade you? Wait, hold on. I need to craft. So we have everything we need to craft this tome. Let's grab it. Nice. That's a good tome. That is a very good tome. This is going to be important for us in the end game. So yeah, we're going to be definitely using that. Not right off, but the sooner we start grinding that tome up, the better. And then what else did I want to do? I guess that's really it. I mean, I could upgrade a gem, I guess. I could upgrade this fire gem a little bit. Guess I'll get it to 5. It's got magic damage on it, though. I don't know. Guess I'll get it to 5. Why not? More PR. Oh, here we go. This is what I'll do. I'll level this up. There we go. Oh, where did that go? We're out of fire gem dust, sadly. Alright, so we actually got a ring box from the Qubesly questline. Let's see what we get. Lasermancy. Okay, that's somewhat useful. I guess that would get me the PR I need to get into U8. So maybe not the best ring for me to use, but not the worst for sure. Not the worst. Can I craft a ring bench? I can. Yeah, I have plenty of stuff now. We're going to get the profession stuff on the plot. There we go. How many of these do I actually need to craft? So I need to craft a lot of these. Give us 40. We might have enough. Not sure. I definitely need more Shapestone, honestly. Yeah, I can only craft like 20. I think I've only crafted one. Because I think I just made this one and called it a day. I'm probably just going to loot collect that because this PR is pretty nice. And yeah, that's going to be it for now. We hit 5k PR, we're in U8. That's within 3 hours. You could have definitely done this faster, especially if you have a friend to help you along, because they can just teleport you to the next dungeon and you just keep progressing through the game. And yeah, so in the next little bit, or in the next episode, I guess, our big goals are going to be completing this tome and getting more gem dust to kind of upgrade these gems. Like getting this gem to level 15, getting this gem to level like 15 as well. And the same thing with this one, getting it to level 15. Level 15 is a big stepping stone because that's where we get a massive boost in power rank. So that's really what we're going to be grinding out. And the other thing that we're going to be trying to get is this ally. This used to be the best ally in the game. But if you come over to the Delve workbench and then you go to Delve allies, the animated jug is the best physical ally, or was the best physical ally, before they added in the update that introduced that tower over there. And it's not that much worse. It's still a really good ally. And then if you're a magical character, then you would want either Avier or Puck, depending on who you are. And then again, physical is also kind of dependent on who you are. So you might need recovery speed over movement speed. So like if you were Solarian trying to focus damage, then I think you would probably want the cooldown one. But again, this isn't the best, and I don't think there is a cooldown ally for physical now, with the extra light, which is basically penetration. But yeah, I'll talk about that more in the next episode. That'll be our goals: getting that ally, completing this tome, and then touching some bomber royale just to kind of get some weekly stuff done, and then leveling up our gyms all to level 15, unlocking these slots, trying to get all our gyms to be radiant or stellar at level 15, and then probably getting our gear to stellar at or crystal at minimum. That's the next stage. A lot to chew. But yeah, if that's what you were wondering about what to work on next, there you go. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.